All right. All right. We are live. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. It is Friday. Happy Friday. Hope you're all getting ready for a great long weekend. Happy Canada Day out there to all my fellow Canadians and I guess Americans. 4th of July is coming up too. So get your fireworks ready. Celebrate, both of our countries, our long country's history. I don't know. Today, what we're going to do, we're going to get back into building a business because that's what we're doing here. We are building a company that is going to generate us $1 million in revenue every single year. Super pumped, really looking forward to it. And what are we doing today? What are we doing? What did we leave off? I think what we left off yesterday is what the hell were we doing? Oh, I think we were just planning the outline for what our newsletter was going to be, right? Like the homepage and kind of thinking how things were going to flow, right? Is that what we did yesterday? I'm pretty sure that's what we did yesterday. But what we're going to do today now is we're going to take that step further, and we're actually going to design this thing. Oh yeah, we're looking into MailChimp and all that kind of stuff. We're just getting things kind of set up. So today we're just going to take that one step further and actually start designing things. And if we go here to kind of the things that we need to do, there's all this behind the scenes stuff that I need to get done of just getting all the actual equipment, getting the gear kind of all set up and things that I need to do. So trying to figure all that stuff out. I got to do that this weekend. And we did look around for logo stuff as well too for the Unconventional Mindset. Then kind of came up with one that might be a good thing just to buy, but otherwise we're just going to go with a simple type form, and that's or like a type logo. And right now we're just going to actually just kind of sketch out everything and just build this thing. And again, we're not going to worry too much about being super artsy, at least not at the start. We're just going to go ahead and build something that, I don't know, it's just going to be home to our website, right? And to our podcast and to our newsletter. Now let's go into our Word. So I think it's in here. So we can look, I think we had the idea of, what the outline was going to be. So I'm going to keep it off to the side here. You guys won't be able to see it, but I'll be able to see it. Just to have this in the back of not the back of anything. I mean, it needs to be in the forefront of my mind. But I'm going to have it here open just so I can get to it whenever I need to. So now we need to get something. Okay. So if you're hearing any kind of noise in the background, we just have some guests over, some family friends. So that might be a little bit loud. There's a bunch of kids here in the house. So, and I don't know. I don't have any soundproofing, so we have to make do with what we have, right? So you're just going to have to deal with it, as am I, with the noise. Got some music going. Okay. So this is, I do say like a one-page website, but it's really going to be one page plus the blog feed plus the podcast feed. So kind of like a 3-page thing, but really kind of having everything in one page. So let's go to the top here. And is my tablet on? How do I turn this thing on again? Oh, there we go. Something's happening. And, I probably need to turn my Bluetooth on. Connected. Okay. That looks to be good. All right. Cancel. Normally, I would not be doing this at all in Photoshop. I'd be doing this on pen and paper or pencil and paper. But because I want to show you guys, kind of show you what my process is like, we're going to do it this way. Or we're going to try to anyways. Let's see. What we got? Okay, that's a good size. Okay. Oops. Get that layer back. Okay, so let's think about what we want here for our website. So looking back at our outline, let's take a quick peek at the outline here and what we said. Oh. So the one-page website, it's going to have the hero, subscribe form. It's going to have the latest podcast. It's going to have the latest or information about the live stream. It should also have... I should put this in here. It should have the newsletter. Latest posts, in a sense. Yeah, very simple. Okay. I think we got that. So what can we do here? I feel like it's almost kind of weird when you sit down and do a website. You're like, oh, I feel like they all kind of look the same. That's because they all kind of do in terms of having, you know, do I have the logo here? And then, you know, have a navigation here. I mean, it's very similar. So, but maybe we can do it slightly different, maybe. What if we have... Oh, we're choppy. Oh man, this is really choppy. What is going on here? Are we... What's... Oh, why are there so many things? 20. And Photoshop's using a lot of memory. But my performance should be fine. I still have lots of memory available. I don't know why we're lagging here. The GPU's gone. Probably from the live stream, but still. Let's see if I make any markings. Oh, I put my pen on here. Oh, no, it's not working. No, the tablet's not working. Oh, that's annoying. My tablet is not connected. Okay. Oh, could the battery be low? It's quite possible. I don't think I've charged this thing in a while. Oh, that's annoying. I don't have... Oh, I do have cable here. Let's see. I don't know if this is going to charge it. Oh, it's plugged in. Okay. So it looks like just plugging into the computer is going to work. Okay, good. All right. Technical difficulties fixed. Okay, so I can have the logo here and then have the menu. So what do we, you know, home. I think just this. Newsletter. Sorry about the writing. It's like horrible. Newsletter and podcast. Like that's it. I'm never the big fan of having things in the middle like this though. Okay. Then I think we go... Where's my mouse. Okay, so here's the intro text. Goes here. And here's an image of me, I guess. Or could it be something else? Something mindset. So we're the unconventional mindset. Is there something that would describe what that is? And then if we have the intro text, then we have, your name, email, and then subscribe. I think that would work. Yeah, that should work. Then we have a little heading here for the podcast. And then we'll have text here to describe it a little bit. And then I think we will have just the 3 images or 3 posts of the podcast. Yeah, I know I'm being very original here. Then we have the newsletter. I think I forgot a section. I did forget something. Oop. I forgot. So we're at the start. You hit the home page. Hi, my name's Odum. Welcome to the Unconventional Mindset. This is all about, I don't know, whatever the text is going to be. Subscribe. So I think here about the unconventional mindset. No, and how is this information going to be displayed? I think, again, maybe we're just going to throw in the text just center lined here. And then you get down to the podcast. And then we're at the newsletter. Oop. I like to do this in a slightly different format. So you have something like maybe the date and then the text, date, text. I've did something like this before in another website. So it looked pretty decent. We'll have to see how it goes. And then, see all. I don't think I want an infinite scroll thing. And then podcast, newsletter, and then what else? What else do we want? So I have more about the newsletter and why the benefits of subscribing. I'm thinking about, well, there could be an about me right down here. I'm not sure if it'll make the most sense or if it needs to be here, depending on how, I mean, this is just about the podcast and newsletter. Well, not even about the podcast and newsletter, more the philosophy of why it is that, we exist as an unconventional mindset. Like, what is it to have an unconventional mindset? All that stuff. And this here is just kind of an intro to the actual newsletter to get people to subscribe. So yeah, about me makes sense. But let's do it a little bit opposite of the homepage, or the homepage at the top where the image is on the right side. We'll just reverse it where the image about me is on the left side. And then we'll just have the footer. I wonder if here you can have a, I said I'm not going to have this at the start. Subscribe for a, free. No, I hate that. I don't even want anything like that. For a PDF or whatever, it's almost like exchanging. I really only want people to be on this newsletter that actually want to be on the newsletter. Because I want this to have like a really high, basically, conversion rate and engagement rate. So if you're really interested and you really want to be part of this community, or you want to just get access to this information and just discuss these kinds of things, then subscribe. If you don't, I'm not going to be like, oh, just do this or do that. I'm not here to build the largest email list known to man. It's here to build a community of people that think the same and that want the same, that want to do better for themselves and want to be around other people that want to be better for themselves. And together, we can lift each other up, right? That's the idea behind it. All that being said, it's good to have another resubscribe here somehow, but this is, this is the end of the road. End of the road. And we can have just a little bit of text asking them to subscribe again. So again, this is a subscribe, name, email, sub, and then if there's any social media icons, we'll go down here, all center aligned. And one thing I think I'm missing, there's something I just had it and I missed it. Oh, right. Right, I missed it. Let's... We need a little bit more space. We need more space because we are looking for... What are we looking for? I just had it. Oh, yes, the live stream. So, oh my goodness. Building $1 million business. So these two might get switched out. Like building the $1 million business might come before this about me. Mind to have like a collage of images, you know, me live streaming or what have you, and then the text, and then like subscribe. And that's it. That's the website. And then the newsletter and podcast feed, I'm going to make that very, very, very generic when you go in and you see them. I think the podcast one will have, well, actually, I think they'll both have an image. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to design the newsletter though. So I need to think a little bit about that. Let's save this. Save it on my computer. And where should we save it? Maybe working. Oh boy. So this is the Unconventional Mindset website. Like mock-up. Oh my goodness, I am tired. Excuse me. Holy jeez. Yeah, what do you think? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Really love to hear your opinion, your feedback, what you have to say, what you think. Okay, sign out. Now we need to get into... hang on, I need to log into Webflow. Okay. Need to start a new site. Let's get in on here. So Unconventional Mindset. And here we are, our brand new website. How's it look? Looks like there's nothing here. You'd be correct. There's nothing here. Okay. I don't know if this music is putting me to sleep. It's making me feel exhausted. don't know why I'm so tired. I've been trying to get a lot of sleep lately. I don't know, like I've been trying really hard. This is a total aside now. It's time to have a little chat. I've been trying really hard to really get myself back into a healthy position because it's so important. And of course, if you follow this channel for a while, you know that I've been struggling up and down with weight and health for a long time, over a decade now. Trying to losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight, and of course I'm at the peak here where I've gained a lot of weight, and I've been trying quite a bit to really get myself in a position where things are not, where they're not yo-yoing all the time, but that it's just at a stable, consistent spot where things just become part of my lifestyle, where I don't have to like, oh, I got to work out for 5 hours a day and I got to eat no food or do fasting for this amount of time and what have you. And it gets I don't know if it just tires me out or whatever. Anyways, I've been trying to do a whole lot better with my eating and with exercising regularly, getting back into playing hockey again, because I stopped playing hockey for a while just because, the time commitment it takes. And so I've been trying to get things back into play, to get exercising, to get moving more. But yeah, I don't know what it is, but I just feel so tired lately. And I don't know if it's because I'm exercising more, but I've been sleeping more as well too, because I know sleep's really important. And I've been going to bed quite early and waking up early. Like I wake up at 6. But I go to bed. We're in bed by 9:15, and then we'll do other stuff, whether it's reading or what have you. But I'm usually lights out by 10 o'clock. So, if I'm sleeping that whole time, that's a good 8 hours to sleep. I'm not sure why I'm feeling so tired. But anyways, I know I'm tired overall in the fact that I'm not taking care of myself and I'm not being as healthy as I know that I need to be. Even though I've been doing well over the past couple of weeks and I have lost like 10 pounds, but I know there's a lot more to go there. Anyways, a little bit of an aside, but of course, when you're in a business and you're running your own business and you're trying to do well for your business, I could see how you can tend to spend all your time on that, but not on time on yourself. Like you don't spend any time on yourself. And I think it's really important. And I know that for me, I really need to keep that at the forefront of my mind, that taking care of myself is super important, because right now, of course, being a one-person show, if anything happens to me, then the business stops making money like immediately. So having myself in the best possible shape and in the best possible health just ensures long-term sustainability. Number one, of the business, and of course of myself, and then of my family, of course, too, being the sole income generator, right? Very, very important. So point of the story, just keep healthy, guys. If you're in shape, stay in shape. If you're not in shape, do whatever you can to get in shape, and do it a little bit at a time and celebrate the small wins. Even if you lose, 0.2 pounds a day or something super small like that, that adds up. 0.2 pounds a day, you're going to get to a pound a week, and losing a pound a week, it's 52 pounds in a year, which is, what is that, like just under 20 kilograms, something like that, 18 kilograms. That's a lot of weight. That's a lot of fat to lose, right? So get healthy, stay healthy, live long, and live long and prosper. I'm getting all cheesy now. All right, anyways, whatever. Let's get back into this. I don't need this anymore. So what do you got? We're at 2:35. I think I got to leave at around 3 o'clock or so. So let's see how far we can get with this. Okay, so what do we want? Oh, you know what? We need fonts, right? We need to see what we want for a font. Yes, sign in, please. So let's trending now. Fonts at the moment. We don't really want a trendy font, but let's see if anything that's quote unquote trendy that's actually good. A new release. What's this font? This is a variable font. That's not a bad font at all, actually. The only problem, of course, is that this doesn't work very well in, what's the word? In Webflow. Mm-hmm. None of these look particularly good to me. Okay. So we want unconventional mindset, right? Yeah, this is interesting with the capitals and the dotted I. As always, we want something clean. Actually, clean. I don't have any clean slab serif. Okay. Clean and serif doesn't go well together. I feel like something that's more formal might do well for the logo. This might not be so bad. Actually, I do need an actual kit for this. I don't think I have one. Create a new project. We're going to call this semi-bold and light. Let's just try that. I'd love to get a nice settings. I'd love to get a nice serif font for text. I haven't found one yet. I haven't used a website that uses it yet. I feel like there's some that I'd love to. What's the word I'm looking for? I'd love to buy. I don't like dealing with lots of different fonts. Are these alphabetical? This isn't even. This is like an old, it's not even the right key. Ugh. There we go. Okay, that's taking an unusually long time. How's my buzzer ringing? I think someone's trying to come up. I never know what number it is to let someone in when the buzzer goes, whether it's 6 or whether it's 9. I just gotta press both. I hope for the best. Okay. So let's figure out how we want to frame this. I think the wrong thing. I think with each section, I want to be able to go like a different color for the different sections, just to give it a little bit of a separation. Or do I? Yeah, no, I think I do. I really do. So, and if that's the case, we're gonna have to make sure that each section is basically full screen, right? Within the whole container. Do I need to wrap this thing in like some kind of wrapper? I don't think I do. I don't think that I do. But let's see here for a second. Okay. So I think oh wait, what's this? Quick stack. What the hell is this? Huh. Interesting. Don't want it. Okay. So header is going to have the logo here. This doesn't look like the same. This looks like it's condensed. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit more condensed than it is here. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So gonna have that centered. What the hell is going on with this style? Oh, so weird. Okay, hang on. I need to think a little bit. Navigation. Home. Nav item. A couple of them. We have news letter and then podcast. And then we take this one. We're going to display flex, and then we're going to give it a column gap. Maybe 2. If we go into the body, let's make this 16 pixels. Maybe 20, and let's just go with black here. Just for defaults. So for header, let's get a padding up at the top. Whoops, I just 6, that's way too much. Maybe even 2. This is going to have some stuff on there. Just reset you. Container. So container is what we need to center because we're going to give this one a maximum width. Oh, jeez. Let's say 1200 pixels. Or we're going to give it a padding of 3. And actually, can I change those pixels to REMs? Let's calculate what that would be. And we're at 16, right? 1200 divided, is it like 60? It's 75. So 75. There we go. Okay, and here, center, we'll just center that. Navigation, I think we can justify it. Middle, is that what it's called? Justify center. And that is that seems like it should be more like it. Okay, and that's our little header here. The reason I have this, why I'm thinking to have it in a sans serif is to have it, or serif, I should say, is to make it look more like newspaper-y. Do you know what I mean? But then if you're unconventional, you don't want to be newspaper-y. So I might change that. In fact, I'm more than likely going to change it. I mean, this is the first font that I selected, so. Right. Okay, so this gives us kind of a building block. Okay, so the next part that we're going to have is we're going to have our hero section. Now, do I want to call it hero or do I want to call it something more generic where I can reuse that element in a way that makes the most sense? Like these 2-column ones. I think hero is going to be separate enough and that we might want to differentiate it from the other ones, that we'll keep it its own thing. Sorry, I'm just checking a few emails here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep this one separate. So we're going to go in here and we're going to put the I'll just call this maybe just welcome for now. And actually this is where it's going to be heading 1. This shouldn't be a heading at all. Unconventional mindset. Okay, I'm not here to wordsmith anything today, right now at all. So, welcome to the where we oh my goodness. Is that spelled right? This is not spelled right at all. Entrepreneur. Oh yeah, I think it is. Okay, this is super cheesy. That's not what it's going to be. Placeholder for now. And I think we'll have maybe a paragraph here. This is a quick suggestion to use the form below to subscribe to the most awesomeness newsletter ever created. Okay. And this is the hero image. What's that image gonna look like? Okay, that's too dramatic. What is it going to look like? I think I want like a landscape, or a portrait image. That is this. Let's see. I just want something that would be a good placeholder. I don't mind this little kind of washed out look. A little bit more muted or desaturated. Look at that orange tie. I like it. I thought that I saw this guy before. Yeah. Just give me something with someone looking at the camera. Too much white space there on the side. Sure, let's just try this one. And let's just go here for now. Okay. Where am I? I need to go back here. New folder. Okay. Hero images. Okay, so obviously what we can do is we can grid this thing. Oops. Keep that one. Move that one. Let's get our spacing right. Yeah, there could be lots of things. It could be a picture of me, like a pose or whatever, kind of like this. Could be a picture of me in the podcast studio talking to somebody. Lots of different options. I'm sure I'll have to do a little bit of a photo shoot to get a few images. I mean, it's very straightforward. We can center this as well too. And we need to also add... I need to put it... No, let's do it here. I need a form. Yeah, default form. We'll call it subscribe form. So, subscribe form. This here will just be the form itself. Oh, perfect. This is exactly what I want. Name and email address. Except we're going to throw them all in their own div. And that's a field. Let's call it form field. Form field. Good. Submit button. We'll just call it button. So we can style that when the time comes. Actually, yeah. So that's good. Oh, did my door just open? Just heard get a whole lot louder in here. Okay. So we have that now. I just want to close this so I keep not going back to it. What am I thinking? All right, Photoshop. Right, and then the About Me section here. Now, how are we going to do this? How many different sections are we going to have like this? There's the about me. Not much. So we're definitely going to have the headings, which kind of might be their own thing, like a section heading. Which I think basically can be their own H2, right? Like just section heading. So those will all be the same. I think, right? Do we want like podcast, newsletter? Yeah, we all want that to be the same. Right. So we center that. And then this is going to be, we'll just call it not basic, just text only. Ugh, that's weird. No. Text only content. And then let's just generate some Ipsum. I think you can in Webflow somehow. Where's generate? There it is. Okay, so we have text only content. And then we have text. What do we call the text? Should we just call it text? Oh, no, this is a... I don't know. Okay. Well, we want it centered. For one, for sure. Or do we want to, do we put it on the text or do we put it on the text only content? I think we put it on here, right? And then this text only content. Maybe we give it a smaller width. Something like that. Yeah, I like that. That'll work. Again, we're trying to go as quickly as possible here and not go overboard in terms of what the design is going to look like. It's going to be really basic. It's going to be very basic. But it'll be clean and the user will be able to get to where they need to go on the website. Okay, it is a little, oh, it's after 3 o'clock. I do need to run, unfortunately. So I'm going to stop it there. So we got a good chunk of work done. This won't take too much longer for me to actually flesh out the whole details. And hopefully, I think I'm going to spend a lot of time this weekend just working away on this because we're getting close to episode number 100. And it'd be nice to have all these things kind of ready for episode 100 or 101. I'm not sure, where we'd have a little bit of a mini celebration or something like that. So yeah, we'll leave it at that, and I'll get working on the weekend, and we'll be back here on Monday, which will be Canada Day, I think. Oh, no. Canada Day is tomorrow, but Monday will be a holiday. But of course, we're still working because we're business owners, right? And that's what we do. We keep working no matter what, because that's how we're going to get ahead. We're going to beat up the competition and make ourselves that sweet 7-figure income. All right, guys, enjoy. Have yourself a fantastic weekend. Enjoy the holidays. Have lots of fun, and we'll see you next time.